Shalom Akim, all praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Hakodash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim across the globe that are doing this work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. And basically, we just want to do a response video going into the American Horror Story. The last season, and it's a very spiritual show. Esau, knows, the scriptures, man. All right, they know, who the real Israelites are. They know that their kingdom is falling down. All right, and one thing in I think it was the first episode, you seen that the missiles were coming, and like the super, like the high class elites, man. They were getting ready to escape the missiles on a plane, and they were taken into like a bunker, man. All right, and that's biblical, man. These elites, man. They're gonna, and once shit hits the fan, and a lot of them already have it prepared, man. They have bunkers, man. To escape the destruction that's about to come, man. But they're not gonna get away, man. Like the scripture says, the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times better than the sun, man. So, I'm just gonna get right into the scriptures. This is a book of Jeremiah 16:16, and it reads, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, man." And right now, we're fishing, man. All right, for the elect, and they shall fish them. All right, and that's what we're doing, man. We're out there fishing, man, looking for the elect, man. All right. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them. All right. And as soon as the elect is all sealed, man, once that destruction comes, man, and we get the download, the superpowers, man, Yahweh Tzah, man, we're gonna be hunting, man. These elites, man. All right. For and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Okay. All right. So, man, wherever these elites are hiding, man, we're gonna get them, man. All right. We're gonna take them out, and them, the children, man, they're going into slavery, man.
Right, because in the beginning, only the super rich were able to afford to go into those bunkers, man. Only the renowned men of this society. All right, those were the only ones that were able to escape the blast, man. All right, I forget this real quick.
I can finish it.
Okay, come.
Verse 17: "For my eyes are upon all their ways; they are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes, man." So, man, you cannot hide away from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Your creator, man, that created you, man. All right. You can't hide, man. The Most High sees everything, man.
Damn.
He's watching you elites right now, man.
Okay.
All right, and your elites, man. You Edomites, man, are the wicked of the Bible, man. You're programmed to do wickedness, man. That's what it is, man.
Okay. Hey, it got something else to back you up. This is Isaiah 47:10. "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, right, in thy witchcraft, or in thy sorcery. It says, thou hast said, none seeth me." And like the brother's saying, all right, they think they could escape the Most High's wrath. But it says, "Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me." Right, and that's how these elite think. It says, verse 11, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth." Why? Because they're gonna try to escape, all right, this destruction. But if I get the scripture real quick, Amos 9:2, "Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to the heaven, thence will I bring them down." And who's the Lord's hand, man? Yahweh, his right hand, and his angels, man, and his men. All right, the men of the Lord are gonna come in and bring you out the caves. All right, the holes of the rock. All right, but returning back to Isaiah 47:11, it says, "Thou shalt not be able." So I read again. "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off." Right? So it's inedible for, It says, "And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know." Why? Because you think you're going to be in comfort. You think you're going to escape the blast. All right? You got these bunkers that are, set up and to be living luxuriously, you know. But one more verse, this is verse 12. It says, "Stand out with thy enchantments." All right, and that's what the whole season was about, man. Witchcraft. You know, you got the son of Satan in there. All right, yeah, you got all these homosexuality acts going around, cannibalism. You know, so to stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. You know, verse 13. It says, "Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let not the astrologers and the stargazers and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." Right. So, hey, man, your witchcraft is gonna fail, man. You know, all your satanic rituals, they're not gonna help you. All right, why? Because that power is being taken from you, man.
At the end of the day, man, you gotta know that Yahweh Bashim Shai, he created the left hand and the right hand, man. You know, and he controls it all, man. You know, those left-handed demons that you Edomites elites be summoning. You know, the Ouija board stuff that you guys be playing around with, man. Hey, the Most High controls that, man. And those demons, man, work for Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. And they fear the Lord, man. You know, so whatever the Lord says, man, those demons are gonna listen to the Lord, man. And pretty soon they're gonna stop. That enchantment is gonna stop working for y'all, man. It's gonna those demons are gonna turn against y'all, man. They're gonna hit you in the head like a boomerang. A boomerang. You throw it and it comes right back at you. You know, those demons are gonna start pulling you out your bed, giving you bad nightmares, trying to kill you, choke you. You know, whatever those demons, they're gonna start attacking you, man. You know.
Okay, this is Nahum chapter 3, verse 4. "Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock." Right, you know, because America's that great whore, man, and these other nations, they're gathering up together, and now they're much stronger than before, and they're going to destroy this place, man. All right, you know, Babylon the Great has had other nations drink of its cup, you know, with their false philosophies and their ways, destroying economies and countries and people. You know, they have a lot to pay for it, and they're about to pay for that. That's why these elites, you know, they're gonna be our first fruits of slavery, because they're gonna make it through the fire. They're gonna hide away from it, like the brothers going into. They're gonna dig deep in hell, which they've already done. All right, it's already set up and ready to go.
Yep.
But the Lord's gonna pull them out. Yeah, go ahead.
So like Psalms 49:11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their land after their own names. All right, and when you look at the show, the first episode, all right, that lady, that was the witch, the main lady that was controlling, all the people that were put in, that bunker. You know, she said, one thing that she said was, this is not the end of the world, but the beginning of a new one, man. You know, so they think their houses are gonna continue forever, man. You know,
because Esau knows, man. He thinks he could upset the prophecies. He thinks he could switch up the story that the Lord has set up. Hey, Esau actually wants this nuclear war to happen because he thinks that after he could actually rebuild it. Why do you think they call Russia the new Rome? Why do you think they big up Putin and all that? Through the Spirit, that's where they want to set up their new house, their new place to rule, man. But Esau's so stupid, man. That's all that is like it says in Psalm 73, the Lord has them in a trick bag. So they think they're gonna upset. They think they're gonna after the nuclear war, they're gonna get out those bunkers and start rebuilding this place up how they want it and bring their new world order. It's not gonna happen. Like it says in Job. In Job, what is it? 20, I believe. It says when they begin to feel their belly, sudden destruction. This is Job 20 and 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strait. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that wicked, when you look up that word, it means labor. And you can back that up with James 5 and the fourth verse. And what basically calls us that the cry of the laborers have reached the ears of the Lord. So these 2/3 are people are gonna be upon him, man. We already seen him rising up. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So the Lord's gonna come and slap that right out of his hand, man. He's gonna confound his ass, man. He's gonna be all like, oh shit, I had it all planned out. What went wrong? Damn, what happened? How is this possible? Like in the animes, I was like, impossible. What?
Right.
They had that face on them. That's how Esau's gonna be, man. But I got one right here. This is Revelation 6, because the next New World Order is not going to be China, it's not going to be these Arabs, it's not going to be anybody, but the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And you can't do anything to change that, man. It's already set up. Even in the show, it shows you that. They say, well, you can't upset prophecy. They say exactly those words. And at the end, I mean, this is a show, and you got to pick the meat from the bones. But at the end, what? At the end, they thought they killed the Antichrist, but what? He came back. Because in the show, it was prophesied for him to come and destroy the place, meaning it still was going to happen. So whatever you do, whatever move you make, is always going to lead back to what the Lord wants. This is Revelation 6 and 14. It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And what's that? That's the nuclear bomb, man. When it goes off. It says, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman, hid themselves in the dens of the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Because that's why they're going to get in there, because they're going to see, oh shit, the Lord is coming. They're going to think they're going to have a way out. They're going to think that their bunkers are going to be so deep down that the Lord's going to be like, damn, I can't reach these niggas. But nah, man. It's going to be, the Lord can make somebody appear right then and there. When you read the scriptures, Yahweh Shai appeared in the midst of the disciples, and it even tells you that the doors were shut. So he literally just what do you call that? Instant transmission. He did that. So the Lord could do that. There's nothing impossible to the Lord, man. If we could think it, he could do it. His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are higher than us. It says, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? And nobody's going to be able to stand. And if you do escape, it's going to be for what? For you to be a slave to us in the kingdom. That's the only way these elites are going to be able to escape, to be slaves. If not, they're going to be put to death. It's two ways,
Okay, can I get one to back you up real quick? This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, right? Because those that remain, for this plague, they're going to have the chip in them, all right? They're going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, and the elect are going to get beamed up, those that endure all the way to the end. So back in Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, And a perfect example of that is that Sarah Connor in Terminator 2, when she's holding onto the fence and the city's getting destroyed, that was just one missile. America's prophesied to get 200 million, and that's what this first episode of American Horror Story Apocalypse was going into. Those missiles were coming to America to destroy it, and where did that come from? From the scriptures, man. All right, because everything was written aforetime. And the Lord, what is it, Isaiah 46, 9 and 10? The Lord told us the end from the beginning, man. All right.
Hey, and as our elder brother Kazak, he had posted a video, and basically it was describing that just one nuclear alone is going to be devastating to this place. Just one nuclear bomb, you know, it showed you like when it hits, what's going to happen, you know, how what's going to happen and how far it's going to go and who's going to be affected. It tells you that when it hits, all these gas stations are going to start blowing up, all these gas pipelines. You know, so hey, it's gonna be crazy, and like the brother was saying, it's not just gonna be one; it's gonna be like 200 million, man. You know, so this place is gonna be through, man.
That's why in Revelation 16 and 19, you know, I'll just get it. It talks about this place being broken into three. This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 19. The great city, which is today America, Babylon the Great, was divided into three parts. And the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. You know what I'm saying? So what can actually split America into three parts, man, is the power and will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai sending those nuclear missiles, sending the chariots to zap this place as well. All right? And, you know, and afterward, they're going to be talking about how great deliverance the Lord came and saved his remnant, you know, from such a place that falls. Because as this place, you know, gets destroyed, we're going to be getting saved. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing.
That's right.
Anything else, Aki?
I got one real quick. Job 12 and 16. With him is strength and wisdom. All right. And this is the part I wanted to get at. The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So, you know, Esau thinks he's deceiving the whole world. He thinks his new world order is gonna go, is gonna happen, you know. But little does he know, man. Hey, the Most High has you in a trick bag, man. You know. All right. The Most High knows you, man. He created you, man, and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, man. You know. And you're digging a hole, man, and you're gonna fall right into it, man. You're gonna fall right into your own trap, Esau. That's what it is, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. Anybody got more scriptures?
No, we can close down that one.
Okay. This is Nahum 1 and 3. It says, and Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Most High hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm.
That's it.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and dried up all the rivers. All right, and then guess how that's gonna happen, man. You know, we got seas all over here, all through America, and you know, rivers, and you know, hey, these missiles, all these millions, 200 million missiles are gonna make this place a desert, man. Dry up bodies of water, man. You know, but hey, who should stand and you know, against the Lord, man, and His might? All right, no one, man. You know, and these elites know it, but hey, they have they're blind. You know, they're blind to the fact, man. You know, they suffer from what's that called? What's that term called?
Everything of Stockholm syndrome?
No. Okay. These Edomites suffer from what's that term called?
Daddy issues.
No. That term where they can't accept facts, man. You know.
Sakya.
You know, but yeah, man. The Most High has these elites, you know, doing His will, man. All right. You know. But
that's it. And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in New York who rule well. Salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa abad babal.